Welcome to Altero, a world filled with romance,
seduction,
danger,
oh no, watch out,
intrigue,
ooh, what's that about?
night creatures, ow, secrets,
Shh, I'll never tell.
and of course, food.
Yummy.
So join us in Altero for Eat, Slay, Love.
Eat, slay, love.
Hello, and welcome to Quest Keep, where a bunch of us dorky filmmakers and friends work together here at the film studio, and we also play Dungeons & Dragons. This is D&D 5e, and this is Eat, Slay, Love, a homebrew adventure in a homebrew world. But let's start first with some announcements! Trevor!
Hello!
Hello.
You inadvertently created the thing. Hello! Hi, everyone. I'm going to rifle through some things so we can get back into the adventure, because that's what we're all really here for, right?
What are you doing?
I had no idea. It just happens sometimes.
Stop it.
I'm stopping now. I don't know what you do when you're wanting to make custom miniatures, but we use Hero Forge. And if you go to heroforge.com using the link that we're going to put in the chat on Twitch and in the description down below on YouTube, you can, kind of let them know we sent you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you know what I mean? Especially if you are ordering any or purchasing STL files. But otherwise, if you're using it for inspiration, I know we use it when we're creating characters and that kind of thing to kind of it helps you visualize the character and maybe make some choices in that regard that you wouldn't have done otherwise if you weren't able to make the miniature.
I've got at least 5 versions of Ella in different outfits.
Hell
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great tool. Use it. HeroForge.com. And
I am a fan.
I'm not just a fan, I'm a member.
We actually both are.
That's true. I am both things, yeah.
Not the only fan.
Yeah.
Speaking of OnlyFans, we don't have one, but we do have a Patreon.
It operates just like OnlyFans.
Except that it's for very different wants and desires.
Yeah.
Usually less on the desire part of things, unless you're into voyeurism. Anyway.
Nerdy friendship.
Yep, almost had it.
Yeah, it's okay, I'll pull it back.
I desire nerdy friendship.
Nerdy friendship, indeed. Go to patreon.com. You can become a free member, or /questkeep. You can become a free member and get access to some limited things, but then you may get a little bit envious and be like, oh, but I want some of that and some of that. Then you can sign up for that tier and get those things. One of those is the Heroes Haven, where you get a bunch of stuff, such as access to our Patreon-only Discord, a VIP badge on Twitch, which is...
Side chowders.
What?
Side chowders.
You say side chowders?
Side chowder, 2 side chowders.
Chowder.
Chowder.
Say it,
Side
Frenchie.
chowders.
Side chowder.
No,
What?
two side chowders.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Keep going. I'm
That's
so
such
sorry.
a good improv line.
Keep
from
it going,
silence.
keep it going.
Yeah, VIP things. Sound checks where we do ridiculous things and usually we record them. Dice Unfolded.
Usually.
99.5% of the episodes were recorded.
Invisible shots fired. Audio only shots fired.
Love you, Dylan. You hurt the ones you love. We do sound checks before these, and we do Dice Unfolded afterwards, where we break down things that happen in the episode. We ask them questions that might be going on in our brains, or justify some of our actions, or explain things and ask questions of each other. It's a lot of fun. You can get all of that on Patreon, and also join our Discord. Please like and comment on these videos if you're watching on YouTube, and engage with other people's comments. Talk to each other on there. Ask us questions. At the end of these episodes, Roz is always asking you guys questions. What about what you do in your games, or things that have happened similarly, or how you treat things differently? That's a great place to leave comments. Do that on YouTube, and we will get... I used to have a pen.
Also, we have great Ella merch. And those people too. But most importantly,
Character shirts and merch, lots of stuff on our website, tabletop-rpg.ca.
No, it's ttrpg.
ttrpg.ca.
Type in the whole word. I don't know where it was.
Nothing happens. It might take an OnlyFans.
Take it to OnlyFans. If that happens, enjoy your adventure.
that's not TTRPG, that's TittyRPG.
Yeah.
To be fair.
That sounds great, though.
It does.
TTRPG. Coming soon to patreon.com/questkeep.
It's actually my OnlyFans.
I now task you with writing a 1-page tabletop game that is Titty RPG.
Okay.
And we will be. What?
It exists.
It exists!
What?
I'm not that smart. I can't be the first person to have thought of
All right,
that.
fair enough. Other than that, we play our game in the homebrew world of Altero, created by Matt and Roz. But we are recording this and live, work, and play on the traditional territories of the Musqueam people, and we'd like to recognize the privilege to work, play, and create on these beautiful lands. We encourage you at home to go to native-land.ca and learn more about the world. I keep saying the lands you inhabit and that kind of shit. It encompasses the whole world. Take a look. Learn. That kind of thing. Roz.
Read a book.
Roz in the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Trevor. Here in Altero.
Also, I'm sorry. I don't know what just happened.
A lot. You threw your pencil.
It's all over the map.
The weather in Raikk is balmy with the chance of showers.
Is it?
Do you remember from last time? It was raining.
Yeah,
It was raining?
because of the cup.
I didn't remember that.
Let's take it back.
I remember watching a sunrise.
And
Then the
we're,
clouds.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
So it was a gentle rain across the city of Raikk in the morning. You had all partied with Hammerlane. We went on a whole adventure. You fought people with pickles on their belts. You got pretty drunk. You played Bumble Cups. You had a delicious greasy spoon breakfast. No longer spicy fingered. You moved on to the world where you interacted with a couple of shopkeepers in the city of Raikk. You had a pretty good time spending not your money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can't wait for this to happen later today. And you interacted with the shopkeep Bribella at the Hexagon, where she sells her fancy magic items that come with very specific info sheets should you wish to purchase a ring that already contains a soul. Nox, the infernal librarian who would love to talk to you more.
I bet.
And then a bunch of you went over to Zelmac's Emporium of Wonders. Hey. We're gonna probably go back there today because you've left a bunch of items with him that you would like to go back to purchase, along with he throws in some exploding chickens and hopes you'll take Chonkers, the suddenly sentient dust bunny, off his hands.
Suddenly
I
sentient.
drew him. I've already fallen in love.
Suddenly sentient.
Means a lot to me.
With Chonkers?
Yes.
Yeah. I would die for this.
Don't be my pet.
I don't know what it is, but I must be a part of its life.
You can probably survive in the handy fanny pack, too.
Yeah, in the void.
It's true.
In the vacuum?
Does it breathe?
It's probably a construct of anything.
Yeah.
And if it comes out dead, it's just dust. Dust to dust, as it were. Yeah.
And you had a couple of other items that you wanted to purchase, so Anthem and Mogg went off to the Clatters
Yes.
while you finished your purchases at the Hexagon, including some lovely fabric items for yourself and some schematics for you. And through the Clatters, where you went to look at armor and weapons, you also found yourself passing by a shop of curios and knickknacks,
I did.
and you were drawn to an item. A kitschy corkscrew
Yeah.
with a bunch of fake wheat fields on it, painted an obnoxious yellow and gold.
Yeah. And it made me remind me of my home, of something in particular. The god that I may or may have super pissed off, or
They may or may is very good.
either pissed off or pissed on, because I pissed in her fountain, ruined the water source, my family can no longer make their important keg forged beer, I kind of destroyed a whole local economy, whoopsies. So I
And
feel,
some important familiar relationships.
yeah, I kind of got kicked out of my whole family because of that. Whoopsies.
I wouldn't say destroyed. You kind of kneecapped them. They're still doing good. Their reputation hasn't been tarnished yet.
Yet.
Yours has.
Yeah.
So, they're not the industry of tourney.
Like a family's economy.
Yeah, the local families, they're probably also like a tourist thing in the town,
Yes.
brewery tourists. Anyways, I saw a corkscrew glinting in the light that was kitschy, and I touched it with my little fingies.
Like Mogg is wont to do.
Yeah, I touch things. It's just my nature.
And the four of you were teleported, transported, somehow moved through time and space itself into this void construct, the Tower of Doom, that we have spent the last 4 episodes in. And Master 17, who interacted with you there, told you that when you got back from the Tower of Doom, you wouldn't remember the whole experience. But your pockets are weirdly full of things. What does happen to you all as you come back? So, these 3, we're going to leave Mogg for the end because you have a little bit of an extra flash. But the 3 of you, so the 2 of you as your...
Those 2 are together, so.
Yeah. You would have been out on the street leaving the hexagon when all of a sudden you have this experience of the void. It's almost like you know something is coming before it happens, but then you arrive again back into yourself as though you can tell you've missed a millisecond of time. And you're left with just some feelings of unease. The way it is when you stare into the void, the nothingness, what it was like to be inside of Goldfish's mind, at the edge of the experience of the memory.
Did you feel that?
Did I?
You just felt a connection with Alagropinia pause for a moment, as though you were plucking a string and waiting for the sound to come again. And it took longer than it should. But you're back. But it was a misstep.
Yeah, there definitely was something odd there. It feels like for just the barest moment, I lost my connection to Alagropinia. It's uncomfortable.
Something happened. I look over myself to make sure I'm okay. I kind of look through my mind as I do. And I pull out a condom.
Yeah, it's not mine.
And you don't really remember exactly what they're for, but you have this...
I know exactly what these are for.
in the case here, it feels more important than that. Like, you can tell the sense of, like, something happened to us. There's also a spoon in your pocket.
It's in my office. Sorry, I don't have the actual spoon. It's in my office. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Someone's no longer chef's favorite.
Okay.
86 line.
Heard. Okay. I'm going to go back to the inn that I was staying in. Find the others, and we shall reconvene in an hour's time.
Why do I have 3 spoons? These 2 make sense.
Why do you have 2 spoons?
I've been practicing spoons this whole fucking time.
Oh, I don't pay attention to the things you do. Okay, and I go back
It checks out.
I go back to the inn, and I say, meet in the dining establishment underneath in an hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to Zelmax because that's the last place I saw them, and I know that there was stuff on hold.
And for Anthem, a moment as well. You watch Mogg reach out to touch this item, and you're also a bit like, why are we here? What are we doing?
Yeah, I was like, Mogg was like, ooh, I gotta go into this place. And I was like, I mean, it's just a bunch of crap, but okay. And kind of let her run off. And I hadn't hit a point of impatience yet. Mm-hmm. But what am I feeling? And also, am I suddenly wearing a ring?
Yes.
Okay.
And you have the same feeling of a misstep. Like, you went to take the step towards where Mogg was, and your you felt that moment in time where things went missing. And you feel that,
Ooh.
like you'd given a secret away, but you know you haven't told anything. But you don't have a full memory of the events of the tower. But if you pat yourself down, you'll feel that your pockets are full of things that you also hadn't collected here in Raikk.
Hey, Mogg.
Mogg is
Yeah, she's further
Frozen.
away. Yeah, I'm gonna say she's further away than I would actually be able to.
Okay.
Just not realizing it. I'd like to roll a perception check to see if I notice anyone looking
it.
at me that like looks suspicious. 19.
no one suspicious around. The only thing that you will notice is that Mogg seems just frozen in place.
Okay.
And the shopkeep was trying to get Mogg's attention, and then was a bit like, if you don't want it, you can put it back, or you can just stand there and be weird.
Standing there holding
Yeah.
it. Okay, I'm gonna go over and be like, oh, hey, my friend is she likes to consider purchases to be sure. You know.
I don't think she's okay.
Mogg? Mogg!
Mogg.
I put my finger in my mouth. And I'm going into her ear. I mean, you cut away. As you're cutting away.
Dun 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 dun.
The sound of the slow motion wind of this approach in your mind is a field of wheat. And you sunshine, yeah, your hands across the tops of wheat fields.
I'm in the land of my people.
And in front of you is a feminine shape. And you watch this body move through the tall wheat. And it is a skin color that is like the colors of the sun. And so it's just this like reflective yellow that changes to a sunset and then changes back. Just through all those pinks and blues and then back to a golden color. And it's dressed in a very simple white flowing linen robe, and as she turns around, you see that it's open to the front. She's just gloriously endowed, but she turns around and her face is, you recognize, like a beer mouse. These mice that travel through your fields.
Oh.
And it's mouse-like, and it has antlers, but instead of where the little mouse antlers would be, they are almost like tentacle-like
Oh,
that come out of
sweet.
her face. And as she sees you, she turns around and changes to a more human face. And then looks back at you and flashes across these other face back and forth.
Hi.
And she just reaches out a hand to you. And then she slaps you hard across your cheek. And that's what brings you back into this moment. Now, did you manage to get this in? Is a question here.
You stab him in the neck.
Sweet! Sweet! Yes.
Okay, so she...
Oh, okay. Wow, that worked. Are you okay?
I shot myself. No. Come back to reality online.
Oops, I crap.
Yeah. Wet finger in ear, poop in the pants.
And your cheek stings.
Yeah. What the fuck? Did you slap me?
What? No, I give you the Willy.
Fuck you.
What did you? Okay, hold on. First of all, strong reaction for someone who was trying to do that to Onovan like yesterday. But
That's 2 days ago.
it was like yesterday.
Okay, that was way in the past. Move on.
But you were okay. I don't know if you realize this, but you were just standing here for a while. The shopkeeper was like, "Ma'am, would you like to buy the thing?" And you said nothing. You stood here and you froze and went like this for a while. I shook you a bunch. It did not work, so I
Where's-
use your own method against you.
Where's Mouse Lady?
Who? What? Mouse lady. Are you okay? Look, something weird happened just now. It felt, I don't even know how to describe it, but I'm suddenly wearing a ring. Holy shit, you have a ring too!
Oh yeah.
Where do we get the rings? I did not have this a moment ago. Hold on a second.
Okay, something really fucking weird just happened.
Yes, no, something very strange is going on. Who is
Do I
this
have-
mouse lady?
Do I have a red mark on my
Oh
face?
shit, yes you do.
Not quite here.
That was a no me.
quite here.
I swear that was a no me.
Okay, you seriously just put your finger in my ear. That was
Yes,
it.
I shook your shoulders.
Okay.
But
I'm okay with that.
And that looks like you just got slept.
I was not here. I was in a field and there was like a sexy mouse lady. She was kind of
Okay,
hot
okay.
and weird looking.
Put that down.
No. I don't wanna.
What is it?
I don't know.
Does it have any markings on it? Okay, I don't want to take it from you. But you might have just picked up a cursed item.
How do you know?
I don't know, but you just went into a weird trance-like state and saw a mouse lady, and it somehow affected me, and now we both have magic rings. I'm very suspicious of this moment.
I think
The hell is this? Why do I have a spoon?
in like,
And some prophylactics.
oh shit.
Well, that tracks,
shit.
but I don't know how to remember this. It's none of my brand.
I don't know if this is a religion check or not. You can tell me if this is. What? If this is a religion check, would I recognize like mouse head, tentacle horn, like imagery?
I mean, maybe you'll roll because you're. How much extra would you connect it with? But you would know enough about it from the symbols around, from
Yeah.
the fact that your family has a connection to Semjwa. So
I guess I want to roll to know how sure I would be that this is Semjua and not just like, ooh, that's an acid flashback.
roll religion.
Yeah.
Is that exactly the images that you remember?
7.
So it does look like what you think it's supposed to.
Okay.
You're like, this is Semjwa. It's
Okay.
like you're learning a little bit more that you don't really remember it having like there's an association with the mouse that has the antlers, but then also it being a woman checks out. But why would it be the head and the whole thing?
Yeah. See how this is like yellow and field-like and stuff?
Okay.
It's all decorated. I was there in the field that is, I think like,
You were in the picture this on this.
yeah, sort of.
You
but,
see
like,
how
not
this sounds like a cursed item, right?
No, I think it's actually, it's gonna sound fucking crazy.
Okay, I mean.
Okay,
what
we
in the
met
last
other
4 days
gods,
has not
right?
been crazy. Yes, everything has been very crazy for like 4
I
days.
think, I think I was just slapped with Sensual.
Okay.
Like-
Okay.
like-
Semjua, who was found in Upistin.
Yeah, that
Okay.
one. That deity.
I mean, that makes sense. Okay.
So I think when I picked this up, I got sent there, and she was terrifying and beautiful, and then she slapped me in the face, and then I came back here with your finger in my ear. But I don't remember getting like the ring.
Yeah, and why the hell do I have a ring? And the spoon.
Yeah.
Do you have a spoon?
Got a spoon?
You have a spoon. What the fuck is with this spoon? Do you have this? Do you have these
Did we all
prophylactics?
get rings? Or was that?
No, it was rings of
Okay.
truth telling that you bought at the.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I never use these.
Okay. Don't do anything. Keep it a spoon. Keep it this.
Chop, keep.
I still.
Wrap it up.
How much?
2 silver pieces.
Is this anything special? Do you know where you get this? No. Like, no.
that
Is it magic?
handcrafted?
Is it cursed? That kind of thing. A very strange thing just happened to me and my friend. More strange to her than to me. That's why she stood like this. And very strange. She doesn't usually do that.
You guys have. You got drugs and stuff on you? Are you gonna share?
This is
You over
not-
here licking it, like,
Whether or not I have drugs has nothing to do with
But
this.
I wanna go to there with you. That sounds great.
But you have a whole bunch. Is there a whole bunch of other corkscrews?
Yep.
Are there other ones that look just like this one?
No.
Okay. Okay. Do you have more of these?
No, that
Look,
one's
all
the
of
only
these are
one.
very in particular, and this one does not look anything like any of these.
I don't know. All the stuff comes in boxes. I just put it out.
Where do you get them from?
It's the warehouse.
Okay, but you're not paying a big price for this. How much is this?
I just work here.
you said there's 2 silver.
It's 2 silver.
2 silver. That's not much. Okay, so clearly you're not selling a magic items or something.
What?
Oh, for
2 silver is a lot of money.
Well, it's like, yeah, because it's like kitschy
People
junk they're
would
trying to
make a
sell to
gold in a
tourists.
year.
Yeah. It's kitschy junk that they're trying to sell, so it's overpriced. It's
Gotcha.
just not, yeah.
It's Gas Town level souvenir.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
time.
Okay.
And she's probably anticipating that.
2,000% markup.
Let me change my response. 2 silver for a corkscrew.
God damn!
Is this a magic item?
Pay the man, please, out of the fanny pack.
You have more than enough gold on you.
Do I? Oh, yeah,
Yes.
I do.
So,
Pay for a
so
fucking corkscrew.
great. You don't even need a favor or discount. You can just
Yeah.
pay the
No.
silver.
That's not what I'm saying. Just because you have the money does not mean that you're going to spend it stupidly on the things that don't matter. That is.
I immediately
Bitch.
just pay the money and walk out of the store.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
It's just like, and walk out.
Okay.
She's just like pockets it. Like,
Yeah, you're like, this is mine now.
If that's cursed, I'm going to come back here. I'm going to
You gonna what?
report you to the authorities or give you a spanking. I don't know. Hello. What? I'm having a weird day. It's not today. I'm sorry if this is a very strange.
Do you have drugs and spankings?
Holy shit, maybe you are a good time. No, I've got to go. I've got to go. Yes.
Come back. Okay.
I'm out the door trying to orientate myself with the streets, looking for something in particular.
Mogg.
Yeah.
Mogg. Hold up. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go to the... I think there's a temple in this town, right? It's a big city.
There's probably temples. You want? Okay.
I want to go to Samjua's temple. I
Oh.
want to figure this out. Yeah, you want to come?
Okay. I still want to go to what was it? The Clank and fucking whatever. The place that sells the armor.
Yeah.
I know that was the last thing I can really remember was that I wanted to find some scale mail. Mm-hmm. I feel like I take a lot of damage. I feel, yeah, things are always hurting me, and I want to protect myself a little
Oh,
bit.
a little glass canyon.
I'm not even a canyon. I'm just a glass. Like,
Not even a
Flux
canyon.
and
a
Clank
canyon.
sells scale mail. You could quickly go through there.
okay,
Is it on the way?
we're in that area. Is it who's around?
You could shopkeeps, people who are clearly on their way to work, people wearing aprons, like heavy leather ones, because this is.
You there.
If I see a heavy,
Newspaper boy.
yeah.
What day is it, sir?
Pardon me. I will not put the spoon down.
Oh, it's Christmas.
Pardon me. Hello.
It's parody.
Is there a temple around here for where one could worship the god Samzua?
Yes, in the middling.
Okay. How far is that?
It's, is it not far? Is that
Okay.
way?
Okay.
Thank you.
And wait, and how far is what was it called? What and Clank?
Flux and Clank?
Flux and Clank.
That's like, you can see it from here.
Oh shit. Okay. Let's go into here real quick, and then I'll come with you. I don't think you should be alone, unless you want to be alone.
I'll wait. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Fine.
I also, a temple seems like a good place in case this thing is accursed, because maybe they can lift the curse. You seem really attached to it, which is freeing me out.
I don't want to let it go.
Yeah, that's concerning. Would you allow me, your friend Anthem, who does not want a corkscrew, to identify this?
All right, but if you make the magic go away, if you somehow ruin this, I'm pissed.
Okay. Okay. What's this? What's this? A little piece of kitsch. What's this? What's this? It's kind of suspicious. What's this? What's this? I guess identify. Oh, also, have we had the effects of a long rest or no?
Hey, friends, it's not just a long rest.
Oh.
As you all wander around and assess how you're feeling, you feel fucking amazing.
Oh, good, because I'm not at 7 hit points.
Your full hit points, you leveled up.
Still haven't received a single point of inspiration in the game, but I'll take what I can get.
I'll take a level up over a point.
Yeah, for sure, I said.
I feel so strong.
More of that later. In the meantime, I will use a long rest.
So
We have not inspired her, clearly.
And then I will use Identify on this.
It's too much horny talk.
Is there?
So much.
Is it a magic item?
Well, you choose one
question?
object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any, and whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. And if it was created by a spell, I learn which spell created it.
it's a magic focus.
Okay.
Like you would know just from dealing with those kinds of items before.
Okay. So similar to Patch's Eye in a way, but
Yes.
okay. Any special properties?
It's the Identify spell gives you a brief glimpse of what you think Mogg's vision was. It's associated with a god.
Oh, okay. We should still double check these knockers, but this is a magic focus. You can have it back. Yeah, have it back. I don't want it. Okay. But that's not just a corkscrew. So really, 2 silver was a pretty good deal. Okay.
I'm pretty psyched about I've never been begged for anything. And then I got slapped by a god?
Yeah.
I mean, slapping is not necessarily. I think.
Oh, no, it's fucking awesome.
Let's go to Flux and Plank, and then we'll go to the temple.
Okay.
And then we can cut back to the other two.
Okay.
And Al will
Then
arrive
we
at
can
some
cut
point through
back
this
to the other
because.
two. He said
Oh
he
wait, no, you went to
has
Zelmax, right? Zelmax would have known they went here though, so you would just you could interact with them when you would have caught up with them. And so you're heading into Fluxiclank.
Oh, you want to just keep going here? Okay, I was like, this has been going on a while.
Well, yeah. Let's just finish this piece up, and then when you're on your road,
Okay,
back.
let's go. I go into Flux and Clank with a sense of urgency.
Right?
Hi, hello. How are you?
I'm a dwarf. Hello.
Oh,
I am named Raikk. Nice to meet you.
Rurik. I meet a lot of Ruriks.
Raikk. There's so many Ruriks in this town.
It's a very common dwarven name. I'm interested in some scale mail. Also curious if you have any, for the size of a hand crossbow, bolts that would go in it that have any kind of a magical property.
I shall check on those.
Okay.
I have scale mail, 450 gold for magically enhanced.
Oh, okay. And do you have? I know there's ones that I've seen before that, like a Mizium. It's called a Mizium scale.
I don't have it here, but I could put out a request.
Oh, that's okay.
Come back
I'm
tomorrow.
in a bit of a rush, so so you just have the one magical kind of a scale, maybe?
Yes.
Okay, 450. Oh boy. Okay. Oh jeez, how much gold do we have? Give me 1 sec to think about it. 450 is a lot. Mogg, what do you think I should do?
While you're doing that, I just melt away into the street.
So, Mogg, what you son of a bitch?
It's already gone.
350. Okay, I'm gonna say, my name is Anthem. I'm a bard. I'm traveling with a paladin, a sorcerer, a fighter who's potentially touched by gods.
You were with Hammerlane.
I was partying with Hammerlane. I swear to you, if you want your armor to be used by somebody who's going to be in tales that are told by other bards, including myself, I'd sing about myself, why not? I will make mention of where I got it. Flux and Clank. It makes a good punctuated song.
Roll an event.
Roll me a deal.
Hey, Anthem, why are you yelling at this
Nat
shopkeeper?
20. Holy shit, Anna! Oh, okay. It was a nat 20.
Yeah. He's like, yes.
Sweet.
I'll throw in bolts. I'll send them to where you're staying.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Here is 300 and what else? 100. I am. Mogg went to a Semjua temple. Something very fucking strange just happened with the corkscrew. She was frozen in place. She had the visions of a god. She said the mouse lady slapped her, and she thinks it was a Semjua. Identified it. I was worried it's a cursed thing. Do you have a spoon and the condoms?
Yeah, got spoon. Pull out the leg.
Holy shit. Okay. Weird, right?
Yeah, I've never even seen this kind of packaging. It's
And where the
quite
hell did I get
impressive.
this ring?
I don't know. It's pretty.
You were there at the Hexagon with Onovan when he bought these.
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking
You
at
were
this
looking at
beautiful
it.
gown.
He remembered 3 things. Or
Okay.
she remembered 3 things.
Right.
Got these. Also, I don't have it with me. Onovan's got it, but I got the nicest gown. It's blue. It's got like this high collar. It's so lovely. I can't
Nice.
wait to wear it.
Also,
The countesses will love it.
give me 1 second. Let's go to Debbie's. Put this on now. I take off a chain shirt and I'm like, worth about whatever. I don't know. Go ahead and sell it. I don't need more than. I'll take the scale, and we.
The bolts will come to you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I'm in a sense of
Exciting.
Yes, I know. Things are happening very strange, and that's why I'm in an elevator that's dead. Let's go. Do you need anything from here?
Nah, I got what I need.
Great. Okay.
And you drag.
Come on, let's go.
You drag Ella out while she's still telling you about how the sleeves of her new dress are open and flow down, so she can have her
We're
shoulder.
going to catch up to Mogg. I'm worried about that she has a curse thing and she might go completely off, and I don't know.
What kind of drugs are you on?
I'm not on any drugs.
It seems like it.
Okay, should I calm down?
A little, maybe. Yeah. Deep breaths.
You know, it's just a lot. All this stuff just keeps happening to us.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
It's constantly.
Yeah.
Like, the Mogg's acting very strange. The temple?
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to roll religion and if this mouse lady makes any sense to me. $14.
I think you would, for the amount that you would have studied and you know some of the combination of shapes, the elder goddess Semjua has been depicted a few times, not as often with the mouse head and woman's body, but it is something that you've seen before.
Okay. Yeah. It checks out as Samshua.
Okay. But it could be. There's a lot of weird shit going on. I'm just worried that it's not Semjua and that. I mean, if she's going to a temple, it's a good place. People maybe can tell if he's a curse and stuff. But let's go. Let's find out.
Yeah, let's go to the temple. Yeah.
Where is Onovan?
Oh, he went back to the lodge.
Oh, right. Okay. We'll go back there.
He was
To the barge right.
feeling a little discombobulated.
Yeah.
Because he had the same, weird pulse thing.
You had that too.
Oh, yeah.
I assume if you have a spoon and you have the okay.
Yeah, it was like I lost connection with Alagrapenny after, the briefest amount of time.
I had the weirdest feeling that people who, it's almost like if someone tries to read your mind, but different, it's a vulnerability, I felt exposed. Oh, she's so strange. But yeah. Okay.
And you try to spot Mogg.
Yeah.
And a crowd moves in front of you, and you continue on your path. A crowd also moves across your path, Onovan, in a different part of town as you head back to the barge right in. But you're suddenly, before you even get there, you get a message in a familiar voice, sending you something 25 words or less. And you hear, it is time to report in. Progress is expensive. Prepare to be observed by Watcher 273.
Acknowledged.
And you would know from your past experiences, first, 2 things. Watcher 273 is a very large number, and the higher the number, the more concerning. And you haven't actually heard of somebody over 150 in a long time.
Oh, okay.
So you're a little bit like, on that front. And then the second one is they will be scrying at you. And so you know that your job is to willingly fail a save, and they will watch you for an amount of time.
Okay.
Starting now.
Okay.
So everything around you is being observed.
I carry on.
And you head back to the inn.
It's the bad time to use the washroom.
That's fine.
It's the best time.
So the thing we don't know about Onovan, loud dumps.
Try this.
He doesn't have the patience. It's like a lot of bearing down. Fruit juice, extra large.
Oh,
You
God.
want to watch something?
I got your watch right here, 273.
Gonna get hemorrhoids. On a strain so high.
Okay. So you're being observed, and you can continue on your path.
Yeah, I return to the inn, yes.
Okay. And at the inn, you can sit downstairs. You can go to your room.
I go to my room directly. The first thing I do is I go, okay. Make sure that I'm not being watched other than the obvious in the room that I'm in. And I say, I am on my path. Everything is going somewhat according to plan, but there has been a slight deviation. I wouldn't have allowed it to happen other than it does involve the meddling of gods. I appear to be swept up in something I do not as of yet completely understand. However, I am missing a gap of time, a millisecond at most, but in the purview of the powers of deities, that can mean an eternity. I need to find out what has happened and where I've been. And I start to lay out kind of all of the things that, the objects that I can't account for, the spoon, the condom. I'm like, it's been weird, I've tried. And then I put it down, and then I lay out all the things I've bought along with my journal accounting all the things I've bought, and I'm missing 2 rings.
Did you eat
Slay or love.
Did you eat Chef Arledin's snacks that you had? We each had 3.
I did not.
So you still have 3 of them.
Ah, yes, and I... That smells quite good. I don't know if scrying allows you mellow scrying, but... Okay.
Also, did I take my dress and stuff? Because, like, I have my belt, the belt and stuff that I took.
Yeah. Up to you, I'd say.
Cool, I did.
Cool. Then yeah.
You were holding the gown in the first moment we were in the tower. You were like holding it up to you.
Sweet.
Yeah, cool. Yeah,
You were
there you
like,
go.
"Oh, put this away."
So I do, but I remember you taking it, so that's fine.
Do you also put out for the scry to observe some of the documents you've collected?
I do as
Yeah,
well.
okay.
Yes, in fact, I have some of them in here. So I just kind of begin to pull out each of these things, so they have access to all observable information. That's a weird poem game. Okay, I keep everything.
Sacred text.
Map of Kanda, and I just observe all of it before sitting cross-legged in front of it on the floor and going turning the eye inward. I'm trying to find the gap of time in my mind.
Okay. We're gonna come back as you meditate.
Okay.
And for the two of you.
Have we made our way to a temple? Have we found a temple?
As you chase Mogg, you are so much faster on your route here because you're also, it almost feels like you know which way to go.
Yeah, I'm just driven.
But you feel the sense of like, boop, 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 boop.
Yep.
So,
My feet walk themselves.
yeah, you're just following this artifact as it takes you to a temple. You transition out of the clutters through a couple of areas into the more central part of the city. It's called the Middling, and there are lots of various buildings here, council structures. It looks like it's a town square, halls, all sorts of businesses might have their headquarters and stuff here. And then there is a temple that is, you feel right, but it's also got lots of greens and patches of tall growing sunflowers. And then it has a really interesting, as though this like greenhouse portion around the outside of it sort of goes up in layers around it. So it's a really beautiful temple. It's very lush and very open. So lots of spots for, clearly at different parts of the day, you would go to different parts of the temple for where the sun would come through. So it's really focused on the flow of light. And you can just feel the a break in the clouds from the rain that had happened earlier in the day. Just seems to be hitting the temple at just the right spot where there's just this like beam of light that just leads you to a space.
Ooh, I'm gonna come and walk into the light and kneel down and just ponder.
Amazing. There are a bunch of acolytes around, all wearing robes and sunshiny yellows that sort of remind you of the color of the skin that you saw earlier. As though they, rather than being a color that changes, it's just different yellows and golds that are wrapped around, and then they have pieces that look like sunsets and sunrise colors just wound through the fabrics.
I would like to approach the acolyte that looks the most friendly.
What's friendly to Mogg?
Everybody.
There's a halfling
Some
smoking
big,
a pipe wearing
scary-looking
robes.
prick. Does he have fangs?
Right?
Is he a thirst trap?
Yes.
The most thirsty looking.
Again, for Mogg, I'm not sure what that
Dealer's choice.
is. Okay, well, there's a sour-looking half-elf. A
Oh,
human
that's
with
sour.
a square face that has a tattoo across him of the beer mouse. And then there is a halfling.
Nope, that one.
Oh, okay.
Square
Sour
face
face
tattoo
guy.
man.
Okay.
I love your tat. What's that about?
It's a symbol of Semja.
Some y'all have like a lot of forms, like a busty lady.
Worms?
Form.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. Forms?
Yeah.
We depict her mostly in our literature, where as a elder god, and so sometimes you see her painted with the, beer mouse, with the antlers,
Yeah. Okay.
great tits.
Yeah, great tits. Great tits. I think she slapped me earlier. Don't worry about that.
Are you?
What's your name?
There's places if you had a bit too much, so you can just go and have like
no,
lie down.
I'm okay.
Everyone's asking.
It's okay. I'm having a religious epiphany.
Oh, just want to enjoy the sunshine.
Yeah.
All of us we just and he just kind of turns and as the light kind of hits him, you can watch all of them sort of do this. They just sort of stand in the light like.
They just move like a sunflower to wherever the light is. What's your name?
Tender Cobb.
Tender Cobb.
And over there, that's Tender Gus.
Are you all tenders?
Well, all of the acolytes are tenders. We are. And then we are led by Reaper Wheatflow.
She got some sick names. in
Tender
this.
like they tend to.
Yeah.
Got there.
That
Just
is
really weak.
Tender him. She's the halfling smoking a pipe while she does the same thing, kind of turns to the sunlight.
How did you what's your backstory? Like, how did you get into being an acolyte?
My father Parents were farmers. And then I had so many kids. And 19 of them later, I was like, oh, there's too many of us. And so I came here to the temple.
Oh, forced into it because there was no more space in the family home. Gosh.
I thought it was actually just nicer here anyway.
Oh yeah, I mean,
You don't have to fight for food so much.
yeah.
You tend crops, but also it's more like, I kind of like to make things look pretty, and on the farm they don't care that much about it, so I like to, I'd like to make the garden nice.
Okay, so this is kind of weird. How do you like pray to like Samshua? Like, how do you talk to her?
I just let the light hit my face and feel her warmth. And then I eat the food that grows from the warmth.
Specifically, like any food, or are you talking about like the food that's grown on this holy ground?
I think that all soil is holy.
So you just eat food.
I mean, one way to look at it. Are you here to worship, or you just want to insult me?
Yeah, I'm here for worship. Thank you. Gonna go find a beam of light. Thanks for the tips.
Are you quite okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just
I have
having
to
an
call
emotional
for-
mental breakdown while I try to figure out what
Weep
it's all
for weak
everything.
flows. The druid has some healing powers.
Oh no, I'm okay. I just need to do some thinking and some communing, and I'm
Maybe
just
some
gonna
water.
Yeah. I mean, some water would be nice, but you know.
There's like big pitchers of water
Yeah.
that he kind of just like pours you a glass of, and it's very cold and refreshing looking. And
Oh, thanks. You're really nice. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. I'm a little discombobulated. I think I'm just gonna sit quietly in this beam here and think about some stuff.
enjoy.
Thank you.
Sunshine to you.
And to you.
And also tea.
Sunshine.
Sunshine
Have a
day.
sunny day. Sunny disposition. I gotta sit down quietly and just kind of close my eyes. Put down the glass of water. Hold this in my hand and say, religion. 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 As I try to meditate. On religion.
Huh.
So are you still sitting there going, religion?
When these
Yeah.
two walk in,
When we arrive.
and you guys walk past a very confused acolyte with a square face and a tattoo.
She must have gone this way.
And then you enter and you hear religion.
Religion.
Is she praying
Yeah, I think so.
or something?
Yeah, I mean, pray the way you pray.
Yes.
Individual.
Slowly, like, scrunching up every muscle in my body.
I think she could probably stand to be a bit more relaxed.
It looks painful.
Breaks out
Yeah.
into a sweat.
Cut to you on the toilet.
You're just floating above. Sanitary, it's important.
Oh, okay.
All of your like negative tension and stuff you're just sending over to her.
We were both meditating. So in a moment where, as this is you're watching her, you freeze again a little bit, and you have a flash of some of the memories from the tower, but nothing stays with you, and you are having the exact same thing as you focus. Somehow they are getting through to Mogg, but you're triggering them, and you have a memory of a flash of the tower, something in this space. Roll history.
I remember fondling rocks.
17.
Good number.
I mean.
Okay. So, the first space, that sense of foreboding, there was something about gods of death and murder. And you know there's something going on with the gods. That's what stays with you in this thread that you pull. And you latch onto that. Which is why, as you're trying to commune, you get the same flashes that Onovan triggers. in the space as you warm in the light, every time you look over towards Mogg, you almost get the same flashes that Onovan is pulling a thread to create.
Okay. Does that feel weird?
What is
Yes. Something's going weird. It sort of reminds me the vision I have with all the strings. Mm-hmm. Like weird, uncomfortable. It's like haziness, but almost like from the back of my head. It was weird.
Yeah, so Mogg has this corkscrew, and that's why she wanted to come here. That's weird, I know. But I held it, and when I first held it, I cast Identify to see what it was, and I had a flash, which has never happened with Identify before. But there's a depiction on it of a field, and then I saw it like it was real for like a moment. And this is similar, but does this feel like a memory?
But disconnected.
Okay, but the tower.
Like deja vu. It feels
Yeah,
like that.
that is exactly. Okay, that's
Yeah.
exactly how. Okay, cool. Okay, this is weird. Like the field felt like something different, and right now I'm getting like just for a second, and then it's gone, and then it's there, and then it's gone. Like, it's familiar. Like it's happened before. Like you go to a tavern after you come back from, like you go a tour, and you come back, and then you go to the place. What the hell is going on?
Do you want to pull on the thread?
This thread, this like visualization of this thing, does it feel disruptive if I do?
You get the impression, having done some of these sorts of moments before, and you remember Goldfish and the experience there, that it's risky. Could you fall into it? Could you pull more tightly and unravel it? There is more to see. But it could be risky just for yourself, and it could also risk the fragile glimpse that you do have.
I let go.
Okay. Mogg, you snap out of your moment to realize that two of your friends have also arrived here.
Oh, hi.
Hey,
Yeah. Nice corkscrew.
any luck?
Thanks.
Do you show that to anybody in the Portland?
No, I don't really feel like they were gonna get it. But they, they're acolytes and they're cool. They mostly seemed concerned that I was a drunk, so I didn't really want to engage with a corkscrew in my hand.
That's right.
Yeah. Dealing with acolytes is sometimes like that. They're rigid sometimes.
I got slapped by a god.
Okay.
Ella.
Yeah, so I was in a panic, trying to calm down. But also, you know what? The stuff that happens to us in the last 4 days, we don't get excited enough anyway. Like sometimes there's a lot has happened, so I don't feel that bad. But Mogg froze in place. I shook her, nothing worked. I went to give her the Were Willy. And then I made contact. She goes, ah! And then I didn't do it. I swear. I did not do it. And then it shows up on her cheek like she had the slap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
I was in Semjua slapped me. I'm
Do you
like,
mind if I take a look at that? I promise I will give it back
all right.
on Lagripinia.
Fling it across.
When you would have let go on it,
Yeah.
you would have seen a little bit of Mogg opening her eyes when you let go. So you see Mogg, Temple, these two approaching. You got a flash that she'd connected with you. So you've had enough experience with this that you would have known that. Whether you leave or not is just you did connect.
While I'm in that meditative state, I narrate what's happening as it's happening, and I say that out loud also. And I say, as I said, the meddling of gods. I take the time to attune to some items.
Lovely.
Yeah, Ella gets it. She just kind of closes her eyes and breathes slowly and evenly, runs her fingers over it, and just opens herself up the same way that she does when she's trying to communicate with Allegrapinia. You know, not like an actual communication, because Allegrapinia has responded like 3 times. It's very strange that she's getting in contact now. But yeah, just trying to, same kind of opening to anything. Feel anything from it.
It feels like it doesn't belong to you. And you feel like it has a warm, as though it's been sitting in the sunshine feel, but that is slowly fading from it, despite the fact that you stand in a sunbeam coming into the place.
This is definitely yours, and I don't think you need to worry about it.
You think?
You sense no sense of evil.
That is, I think, a genuine connection between Mogg and Semshwa, however that relationship goes. It was almost like it was imbued with the warmth of sun, but it was fading in my hands.
Yeah, it feels warm in mine.
Oh.
I think this is my way to atone.
To
I-
tone?
Yeah.
From the pissing in the fountain?
Yeah, I mean, she's clearly fucking pissed.
Yeah.
I mean, so many people are pissed at me, and I feel really bad about it because it clearly affected a lot of people in ways that I did not expect,
That's fair.
and I need to take responsibility
So corkscrew?
with the corkscrew.
It doesn't really matter what it is. I think you're absolutely right. I think that
Well, here's the thing. When I looked at it, it has the properties that I'm used to of something that someone would use as a point of focus for magic. But you don't do any magic, right?
No,
Have you tried?
No, I don't even know what magic really feels like. I mean, maybe it feels like this.
Well, it's different for different people. When you do it, you're channeling Allegrapinia and maybe senses of what? The joy within yourself?
yeah, it's like this well of joy that comes out when I'm feeling connected, and through my guitar, which is actually what I use as a focus.
So your guitar is like this.
Yes.
Oh,
For me, it's the music itself. Like,
yeah.
I learned that I always thought the music had a bit of a magic to it. Like it brings people together. It conveys emotion. But that's on a very. I thought there was more there in a world like this, where there are people who can call down the very lightning from the sky with just a word or a guitar. And I studied how to find the music, the magic within the music, and the song itself. And I say the song because all music is in some way connected, is where I connect with the magic.
I think I need to think about this more. I'm gonna hang out for her for a bit, and I certainly understand. I appreciate you guys came to look for me. Like I am sorry that I ran off on you. I just feel
That's okay.
compelled.
Something else happened because
Yeah.
she has a spoon and the prophylactics as well,
Oh, you've got condoms too?
and Onovan had them as well. So something happened to all 4 of us.
Is it possible that like maybe just like when we were at the bar in the morning, like they were like promotional condoms they were giving out?
No,
or a party.
I wasn't at the bar in the morning.
Okay. Yeah, I do get the sense of like touching rock and this
Touching rock.
and like
To be fair, we've seen
joy.
you fumble a lot of rocks.
That's true. You tend to touch a rock.
I experience the world through touch. I don't.
You're a dwarf. You look at the rock. It's
Yeah, I
fine.
like rocks.
Yeah, criticisms, yeah.
Something is going to happen for you shortly, but we're going to take a quick break.
Oh!
We need to refill and be ready for what happens next here in the city of Raikk, and we need to collect some more magic items still
Oh, yeah, I gotta go back to
from
Zelmax.
Zelmax and get back to you. So we'll see you in a few minutes.
Finger guns.
We're gonna die.
Thanks for calling QuestKeep. What question can I help you with today?
What does it take to be a hero? Some would say bravery. Some might say confidence. Others might say a brutal, unprovoked attack by a radioactive animal. But what if there was a better way?
You get behind-the-scenes exclusive footage.
Yeah, and if you're like me and you don't like people, there's digital stuff.
No, I'm not really on the phone. I'm just pretending.
For the low monthly cost of 1 banana and a Blu-ray copy of Rambo First Blood Part 2, you could not only be a founding member for the QuestKeep channel, but also use it to unlock incredible benefits, including QuestKeep exclusive updates, early access to content, private Discord community access with a VIP badge, discount on merchandise, lifetime founding heroes credit. Yes, all of that for the low monthly cost of a Blu-ray copy of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. But with no banana, because that Blu-ray is priced just a little bit higher.
Because we're such firm believers in democracy, we do have exclusive voting power.
Side chowder. 2 side chowders.
Join the Heroes Haven tier on QuestKeep's Patreon and become our hero today.
Mom, stop calling me at work.
In some tales, the adventure begins in a tavern. Not this time. In most tales, the heroes triumph over evil. Not this time. In all tales of my curse, I am bound forever to the Shadow Realm. Not this time.
Welcome back! Hello. Fresh beverages, snacks. We're ready to go. Because we are across the city of Raikk at the moment. We are in the Temple of Semjoa, in the Middlings, and you are at the Barge Right in your room, meditating, attuning magic items. What do the two of you want to do now that Mogg's told you she wants to stay?
Yeah, one thing I will say about magic is, first of all, if there is a cleric of Semjoa here, you might want a little bit of guidance.
Okay.
Just to see, have you spent a lot of time in prayer or worship before? I have not.
I just spent 5 minutes saying religion
Yes.
to myself.
No, you looked very strained and like you were
Yeah.
trying really hard.
It's a good
I
start.
was working really
Stop.
hard at making a connection. I mean, I got some sort of weird thing, but it didn't really feel like Semjoa.
I think you might want to, also, whatever you were doing, I don't know why, but something was happening to us. At the same time.
Like psychically connected now?
Possibly,
I think we might be.
or something.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's only been like 4 days.
Don't know how to use it yet. And then in your head, I'm gonna say, but we'll find out how.
I'm just gonna like try to willy your brain.
That's weird. Don't do that.
It'll work.
Okay.
Yep.
Try as much as you are trying so hard,
Yep.
and you know how to swing and fight.
Yeah, that's what I do with life.
Try to Open yourself. Relax. Try.
Hypothetically, how does one relax into religion?
It's not really about relaxing into religion. It's just relax. You know? Don't be so tight when you're.
Yeah, I can be relaxed.
That's a good start.
The more you're trying to keep like tension, the more that's what you're thinking about, rather than when you just.
Okay.
Go.
Have you ever had your hands in sand?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever tried to pick up the sand?
Not intentionally. It's more like it brushes on your clothes and then you try to wipe it off and it gets on your fingies.
Well, what happens
Yeah.
is the tighter you try to hold, the more of it falls from your grasp.
Oh. I see what you did there. That's a metaphor. Sumptuous sap. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's right though.
That
Like,
seemed to work.
talk to a cleric. I mean, there might be something more. I can only tell you how I get in touch with my god.
Oh, he's getting so relaxed right now.
I'm so relaxed. Be like Anthem.
Yeah, he was like really uptight on the way here, and he's just gotta like let it go.
Yeah, and I took some breaths. Just like try not to think about too much. But when it comes to like the music, when I use the magic abilities that I can do, is when you learn music, first you learn music. And it is a lot of effort and that kind of a thing. But then when you have an understanding, it comes a lot easier. And you sometimes find this groove, especially if you play with other people, that if you improvise, you just, because you both have a knowledge of what kind of works, eventually you find a place where it just flows. And it's not hard, it's not grabbing. It's kind of like water.
You can tell she's kind of starting to zone out on you, but she's...
Find a cleric.
Yeah.
Was there anything you wanted from the Zelmax?
Just get those dust.
Yeah, he's the one that sent me here. I stopped by to find it because it's less place than anywhere, and he seemed anxious for you guys to get back. Since you did put a bunch of stuff on hold, he just wants to know if you can put that back. Or...
What are you buying from there?
We put. I had the ring of obscuring. There was a ring of truth telling. I want.
Yeah, we already. I don't know where this came from, but.
Where did you get the belt? You went back to the hexagon. Did Onovan buy a bunch of our stuff?
Yeah. Belt of frost giant strength.
Yeah, better than the one with Zelmax. Nice.
Yeah.
Did he like teleport it onto our fingies?
Wait, how the hell did he buy? I have the majority of it, the gold. How much did he buy it from?
I'm also somehow attuned to it, which is weird.
He just seemed to like, be running a tab sort of thing. I was like, ooh, I can't afford this belt. And he was like...
Yeah, that's expensive stuff there. Okay.
And then he was like, yep, put it on here. And then I was like, does that also extend to this gorgeous dress? And he was like, yep, put it on there.
Nice.
Is he loaded?
He's
been holding out on us.
Yeah, when I got there, he was checking out the dresses for himself. Which,
Really?
Yeah. Who would have thought he was that much fun?
Oh. See, I think he's going to be so full of surprises.
Yeah.
I can't wait
We
to
should
peel that
definitely
onion.
take him to a party tonight.
You might be a little partied out.
I think he probably wants to relax. If we're going to be stuck here another night, I'll probably...
He wants to relax? Onovan?
In his own way.
Okay.
You smash cut. You hear Peaches playing from the outside.
Do you have a room with a pole? Okay. We'll go to Zelmax. Where did Onovan go? You said he went back to the inn?
Yeah.
Okay. We should find him because I need to know what this is. Maybe he knows.
We wanted to get some silvered weapons, but I got this magical
You got the axe,
now.
and I got the scimitar.
Yeah.
I was hoping to find another scimitar because I'm very good at two, but now I can do the dagger and the scimitar. It's a different style. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. I feel like I spent too much money because I bought this in a very panicked deal-making moment.
Well, it looks great.
Thanks. Oh, it's under my shirt, but you can see probably. Like,
Yeah, I'd say it fills out your chest.
Yeah, it feels more protective than the shirt I had on before.
Yeah.
Harder to get things through. Hopefully, I don't get. We're going to leave. Good luck.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be at the barge.
All right. Okay. I will thank you for the advice. I will try to relax.
Yeah.
And sap.
Sap. Sap.
Sap.
Like from a tree.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's your thing. Let's.
Yep. Whatever works.
You said sap.
Sand.
I said sand.
Oh.
Sand.
Mogg heard sap.
Yeah.
It has been like
it
getting
works.
sapped.
Yeah, that works. She thinks her god is sap, and that's so stupid. That's,
I don't look for a cleric because I refuse to do anything the easy way.
Perfect.
I just go and sit down in a stream of light.
Yeah, and the light has moved across. There's all these like openings. So now you have to find a different spot to go sit, and you're near an elevated garden, and this looks like it's full of probably early spring carrots. Just kind of coming up, and you have the fresh smell of the soil while the sun hits you, and you take a little spot there.
Yeah.
On your way out. As you pass through a corridor, which will take you out the door, you're approached by a tall half-orc who looks like similar to the acolyte's garb, but elevated. And you would probably recognize this as like the senior person here based on the way they're dressed, although you're not super familiar with all of the Semjoa temples. And he looks over to you and kind of peeks in and clearly has been kind of keeping an eye on Mogg.
How's it going?
Hello, he's a paladin.
Yeah, Alla, Laris.
I am Reaper Wheatflow.
That is a fucking impressive name.
That's badass.
Yeah.
The Reapers are in charge of the temples.
Are you like the Reapers are kind of like? Are you like a warrior?
And also a farmer.
Oh, more so that sense of the word. Okay.
But it is a cycle of life and death. Is your friend okay?
Yeah, she's great. She's going through some stuff.
It's a paladin.
Yeah.
I can trust you if you leave her here.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
She's not very likely to hurt anyone. She's a very nice person. We have had a very bizarre 4 days with a lot of stuff from various types of gods. We seem to be stuck in their machinations.
Would you like a fresh tomato?
I
He
mean,
has like a little bushel that he picks up that you hadn't been able to spot before, and he offers you. They are my favorite.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I mean, you got any salt and pepper?
No.
Well, it's a shame, but still a good tomato.
Yeah, thank you for the tomato.
But if you tell me that I can trust her, then I should let her enjoy the temple at her pace. And should I interrupt her? Does she need assistance from me?
She might not think she does, but she might need assistance, yes.
Yeah, she's
She moves with warm light.
yes, she's one of the most genuine people I've met. She doesn't always make the right call, and right now she's dealing with that, and was feeling a new connection.
The light of Semjoa can be dangerous.
Did you say she walks? What was that?
She moves with warm light.
What does that mean?
Moves with the goddess at her back.
Can you tell that?
Yes.
How can you tell?
She moves with warm light.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think that might be a new thing as of like an hour ago.
He kind of peeked out. Huh. Interesting. Well, just to make sure, you should keep an eye on her because the light is also fire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where there is fire, there can be destruction and there can be life.
So
She's a tough cookie.
she is a tough. She comes from a dwarven clan who worships Semjoa, and she did something to offend, and she feels really bad and wants to repent. So that's why she's here.
Sometimes, I mean, she'll figure it out on her own, but Samjua usually doesn't want you to waste your time feeling bad.
Oh, I mean...
You might... Maybe you should go and have a talk with her, because she just thinks Semj was angry, but knowing that, she
did
walks...
slap her.
Yeah. Semj did slap her. But
She's
now
actually seen the goddess.
Like an hour ago.
Yeah, she touched a corkscrew. Things went kind of weird for all of us, and she came back with a slap in the face.
Yeah, she has a bit of you see her cheek is a little bit red, and that I literally watched it happen in front of my face. Holding the thing, frozen in place, would not respond. I put my wet finger in her ear, and at the same moment, the redness and the little bit of swell appeared on her face. The welt.
Yeah, it's been a weird couple days. Swing my guitar around. Allegra Pinia gave me these strings yesterday.
Hell? Really?
Yeah, she called them the strings of joy provision.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
What do they do?
Well, if I was to smack you with my
He just
guitar,
slowly starts to eat a tomato, like...
it would hurt more than normal.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and
Can I leave you to your devices? And I would like to keep an eye on your friend, because I'm worried she's going to burn the temple down.
Oh, I mean, please keep an eye.
if that happened, it would be by accident. But yeah.
Or the will of Samjua.
Yeah, I mean, but thank you for the tomato. It's fucking lovely. And just pull out just like a hunting sort of knife and slice and slice it. Start, fuck on.
Fuck on. And we walk away.
Cut you. Flames.
Yeah.
Burn it all down. The real BBEG.
What a twist that would be.
What's your backstory?
You guys came to fight Mogg.
We did that and ready to roll already?
Yeah. It's been done.
Back at the Barge Right Inn.
Yes.
There's a couple of items with you. What are you tuning to first?
The Mind Guard crown.
Okay. Straightforward, nothing too unusual about the item.
Yep, just... Sorry, it needs to load. It has like the spinning. Yeah.
It's an eye that sort of like forms.
Yeah.
Forms, unforms, forms back in. Suddenly just freezes for a little bit. Yeah.
99%
Very slow. And then just continues on.
99 is really taking its time. I know I'm being scried, so I'm like, it's taking a while. Is Tony available? He can help with this. No, it's fine. It's going again. That's fine. Okay, and we're back.
And yeah, you'll be able to get through the item. Do you do anything else while they're watching? In this hour of meditation and attunement.
Have you tried taking it off and putting it
On again.
While they're there, do you put on the ring?
How long do these probationary periods last? Like, do I know when they've stopped scrying?
You would give it the length of time a scry spell would last for, just in case.
Right.
Because you know they could go as long as that.
Okay.
And you've got a handle on what that would be like.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, you've experienced enough of this that... It says it can go up to 10 minutes.
Okay. Yep.
And they would indicate to you if they were like, you will be observed by several watchers.
Right.
If they were going to go back to back, or if they were like, you've actually also had an opportunity once before where you were told a watcher will check on you every hour.
Right.
Like if you were on a mission.
Right. Okay. Then I will wait for that potential switch over period.
Okay. And this is while you're working on your...
Secrets within secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so it won't take too long before we're gonna pop back to Shemazoa, but you'll be free of that intense watch period with whoever that was.
Okay.
And then back with you by yourself.
Yeah, sitting in a pool of light, caressing my wine corkscrew.
It's getting to be later afternoon. It's that like really, as the sky opens up from the rain, it's that beautiful light before a sunset starts.
I settle down on my haunches, shifting the like a yoga thing where you have to shift the butt fat so you're sitting right on your hip bones and it hurts. We've all been there. And no.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, fuck, I really have to sit this way? And you're like, it unlocks all this inner goodness, and you're like,
it doesn't.
Does it?
That's just sitting for me. I'm gonna
So, I settle down into a prayer, and I try to relax. And I say, Dear Sappy Sentua, great host of all grainy hosts, I'm so sorry for pissing in your fountain. I didn't think you were real, to be honest. But now I know, and I'm ready to make amends. Please, pour your, sticky, sappy goodness on me, and I will smear your holy sap all over my things and my doings. In your name. Amen?
Did you say aw?
Aw, man.
Oh, man.
Amen?
What's the first cleric cantrip or spell you might cast?
Something to burn this place down.
You can't control it, so pick something. It'll just happen.
Warding flare.
Okay.
Just blinds everyone. Sam's horrified.
Pretty good.
Yeah, warding flame.
Okay, and so you can, as you read through it, what do you think this manifests as?
So, when you are attacked by a creature that can be blinded, as in Semshua giving this thing, it feels like an attack. Within 30 feet that you can see, you use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. So it's basically a huge blinding light that comes out of me that affects anybody within 30 feet. If the cleric was approaching me, that'd be kind of hilarious.
So, Reaper Weedflow, who was walking up to you with a basket to just offer you a tomato or check in, and you just roll me a d20. Just so I can get a vibe for this.
Burn out his eyes.
Oh my god!
It's an at 20. Please let me burn out his eyes.
Are you talking about good old Reaper?
Or that means you don't kill everyone.
Yeah. I think the
best
the other
possible
one.
outcome.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know what the best Pokemon outcome is, and it's burning somebody's eyes.
I think one eye is now, it's not that just that it's burned out, but this flash of light towards you and to him, he's connected also to Semjoa. And this connects with he manages to just get the one eye closed. The second one burns out, but in a way that connects him to her even more almost. And the two of you are just locked into this moment where he's staring at you and you're staring at him. And then through this eye of his that now just forms into this glossy red sphere instead of what was there before. The two of you are sharing a moment. As you stare, he's just Semjoa,
Yeah.
Are you the god?
Oh no, not me. This is. Sort of. Kind of.
Help her!
This is Samuel. Through this, to me, I am so sorry for maybe blinding you a bit that I don't know how to control any of this.
So dangerous.
I mean, dangerously fun, if that's what you mean.
And then the two of you locked into this moment of time between each other, as though you were back in those wheat fields briefly. And there's just like grain pouring out of his one eye socket in this vision now. And he looks over at you, and it just keeps like pouring out of his eye. And he looks around to the field.
We should make a wheat beer out of that.
That's some Darren Aronofsky shit.
And he says, "Take my hand." And he pulls you forward into the field, and it just seems to get taller and taller. And the two of you are pushing things aside, and it gets dark. And then he moves you through into a spot that opens up a little bit. But there's no sunlight reaching here still.
And then I'm gonna use the wording flare again. Or a citadel fire, I don't know.
Roll a d20, so...
I gotta burn out the other eye. This was a 6.
Okay. So the flare explodes, but it just brings light into this space.
Yeah.
And then Semjol walks forward. And you see again the writhing tentacles where there should be antlers on a beer mouse. And the mousy face kind of twitches.
That's the sappy goddess herself.
And you're holding hands with Reaper Weedflow.
Yeah. I did it. Hi.
And he puts one of his other free hand under the eye to like catch all the grain that's just pouring out. Then he looks over at you and disconnects from holding your hand and blows it towards you, disrupting this vision. And he brings the two of you back. Where now, instead of having two perfectly functional eyes, he has one that just can completely converted to just a red mass.
Whoa.
In the eye socket.
Did I do that? I am so sorry. Whoops. I guess I should have asked you for some help.
It's going to be okay.
I got some friends who know some cure wounds, I think.
I don't think that will quite help, and I will speak to our own clerics.
Well, this is
quite painful.
I am so sorry. Like, awkwardly pats his shoulder. But that was pretty cool.
It was, and to actually have the goddess with you.
Yeah.
I have not seen her in so very long.
Really? Oh. So that was... Why me?
I don't know. But I guess that I meant to guide you.
Really?
Ask me a question.
How does... just dial-up sounds. How does this work?
I think that you put it into a cork and you spin. And then it pops out and so you drink it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but like I didn't feel this connection until I got this, and then like we had like a crazy acid trip or something.
I tease you.
Oh.
I think you are connected to the god, and that is just an item that you are able to focus her power through.
Oh, the sap.
Now when I close my eyes, through this one, I still see shadows of the moment with her.
It burnt in there? Oh my gosh, I am so sorry.
No, I think it's important that it was supposed to happen.
Well, yay then!
Well, I mean, maybe we could have done it without burning my eyeball.
Okay, let's move past that.
Past that.
But it's okay, because I feel like I meant to help you, and I briefly spoke to a friend of yours on the way out, and they feel like you have wronged the god.
I did. So I was drunk. I'm from Tornik, from the Keg Forges, and I was drunk, and I was on my way home, and I pissed in the fountain that we used to make the beer. The water turned all icky. It hasn't been the same since.
So Semjua would say that you should fix it and stop apologizing.
I don't know how. How do I fix it?
You should just be a good person consistently all the time and work very hard.
Oh. I was worried that would be the answer. How do I consistently be a good person?
What are you supposed to be doing right now?
Helping people? Being at the inn? I don't know. Pouring wine?
So we're gonna cut to someone else pouring wine, which is Zelmac! Zelmac's Emporium of Wonders!
He gets drunk on the job.
Does he ever?
What are we supposed to be doing right now? Unclear. To be fair. Also, Urkel?
Did I do that? Did I do that? His eyes gone.
Whoops.
Okay.
Wine for the sale!
Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, crap. Wait, before we got here, I wanted to run into Onovan.
You want to circle back to barge rate first?
Barge rate.
Okay, yeah.
Because I didn't want to buy an extra ring of truth telling for an extra 400 gold.
Well, Zelmac is waiting for you with wine.
Yes, okay. So barge rate?
You can swing by there first.
Sweet.
You know where Onovan's room is.
Okay.
He's not downstairs.
I'll meet you at Zelmax. Told me earlier you had wine for us.
Oh, right. Whoa.
Just a minute, I gotta move my pants back.
I'm just like staring at a ring in my hand. Like,
Okay, don't.
Yeah, I don't plan on buying.
Don't buy anything
I
yet.
got what I need.
Oh, great. Okay.
my coat.
Okay. Butter him up, though. Show him a good time. Talk about Brabella.
Seriously, you're going into your room. You're not you're not taking your pants off.
No.
Okay.
They're establishing whether or not he has pants on.
Oh, fair.
I have pants. We're not establishing. I have pants on. She brought it up, and nothing she says is true.
It's like Senno's fishnets.
All over. There's nothing wrong with them, but they don't exist.
I opened the door a smidge. Yes. Come.
Okay. For those listening, I held up my spoon in welcome. You have one of these too? All four of us, Mogg, myself.
Yes.
Mogg and I also have this.
Ah. Interesting. That does change things. I take notes down.
What is this?
Hold on, please.
Wait a minute, I am attuned to this. Would I know what it is then? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a ring of truth-telling. But where did it come from?
Yes.
Use the truth-telling function.
Would you mind sharing with me for once?
Okay, fine. And I just snap, and the book continues to write on its own hovering. And I'm like, fine. Okay, look. I bought that for you. I was going to give it to you. Mogg also has one.
Okay.
I gave it to you. I just don't remember. Because there is a gap of time.
Oh!
It's gone.
Okay. All I experienced was like it felt like that. Like I was.
Yeah. A lot happened in between, and.
Yeah, like if I felt very off, and I felt like I felt exposed.
We were in potentially a pocket dimension, potentially something more expansive, but it felt relatively contained. Perhaps.
And we have this, and you have this too?
Yes, I have that and that. Yes, and other things.
What other things?
Snacks.
Snacks?
Snacks.
Snacks. Does it? I don't think I had no idea. How big are these snacks?
They're just small snacks, and I hold one up.
Okay.
Smells good. Look.
No, I got nothing. Wait, there's some crumbs.
You ate snacks.
A spoon and a snacks, and it sounds like we had a good time. I mean, I felt really good. Like, I actually feel, like, weirdly good.
I do also feel well. However, I saw where we were.
Okay.
And it doesn't look the most inviting.
You know what does look inviting is that you would have left earlier so you can walk into Zelmax again, exploding feathers. You came back! Zelmax, like, already half a bottle of wine in and passes you a glass.
Yeah, they should be on
They're
the way.
coming, right?
Yeah, they're coming at some time. How's the rest of your day been?
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chonkers and I had a bit of came to fisticuffs a little bit. But I was explaining that we were having to pack him up because he's going on the road. With you?
Someone agree to that? Who? What?
Mogg wanted to take the dust bunny off
Yeah,
my
that
hands.
checks out. Okay. Yeah.
And so I packed him a little suitcase, and he was really mad.
Yeah.
Mostly because I didn't let him take the good stuff.
That's fair. So, while we're waiting, you top me up. Thank you.
He's like gets another bottle out, and he's like, "Man, I wish I had a corkscrew."
When they get here, I think we might be able to help you out there.
He puts that down and he grabs another one that's already open.
Yeah. Cheers. What's your favorite stupid knick-knack in here?
Ah!
I get bored on the road and want something to amuse myself with that's not dirty.
Oh, okay. Huh.
I mean, let me know what you got there too. But I was just thinking more like stupid magical toy kind of thing.
Oh, nice. Okay, let me grab you something. And he kind of like digs through a bunch of bins and boxes, and then he kind of comes up with a little storybook. And he kind of like blows a bunch of dust over. And then as he goes to open up the pages to you, we're back with you guys.
Oh.
Over here. We're gonna do lots of popping back.
Cool.
DM needs time to think of what's on those pages.
Okay, so
Say less.
I don't know. It didn't seem like this happened to you guys, but I had that thing, and then Mogg was holding a corkscrew and was frozen in place.
Right.
And I shook her, didn't work, wet willy, and then I did not slap her, but it looked like someone slapped her. And then she says, the mouse lady, it was a mouse lady, that she was sure was Semjua. So she's at a temple right now.
She's interacted with a god.
Apparently.
Okay.
And Allah checked the corkscrew. I identified it to make sure. It seems like it's a focus, like something to channel the magic through. And Allah checked and got like sort of like godly affirmation, like it's okay.
Right.
And then that's it. I just wanted to make sure this was on the up and up.
It's on the up and up.
Okay.
And it is of higher quality than you might get from anywhere else.
Is this from the Hexagon?
Yes.
Oh,
look.
Oddly enough, the same price as the Zelmax. Yeah. How did you pay for this stuff? Because I have all of the groups of gold. Not all of, but most of. I was going to come back.
It is as I told you. These things do not come without a cost. And gold may be accessible to me at times, but that doesn't mean I don't pay for it in other ways.
Fair enough. It's like how we got to the Lendar monster hunt. So, you were saying this was my burden? I am not going to say this is yours. I say we share it, and I'll help you with your debt if you help me with mine.
I don't exactly know how I'm going to pay mine off yet, or how I will be asked to, but I will keep your offer in mind. Now, you need to go.
I'm going to go to Zelmax. There's a couple of things that he had that Brabella did not, so I'm going to go pick it up.
Okay. Meet downstairs after an hour from now.
Apparently Mogg might burn down the temple, so we might have to go pick her up too. So I'll be back. Okay. Stay good.
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad you're okay. Close the door.
Take off your pants.
Don't take off my pants. I do look at the
hand.
I do like put the book down and look at the ring again.
Back at the temple.
Yeah. So what's it like being a cleric? Like, how does this work?
Everyone a little bit in their own ways.
Mm-hmm.
But through the god, you will have powers. You'll help people with what she wants you to do.
Help people.
Semjoa, help people grow.
Grow like corn and stuff. Like grow like vegetables. Like, what do you mean by help people grow?
To their best selves.
Oh, this is really vague.
You have to define it a bit yourself.
Oh.
But I am here to help you. I'm not a cleric, I'm a druid.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were a cleric. You're Reaper.
Wheat flow.
Wheat flow? Wheat flow.
Wheat flow.
Wheat flow. Because grain was coming out of your eyes.
I remember.
Down. Did you do that or did Senua do that? Senua.
Perhaps it's all the same thing.
I mean, you're not sensual, but okay. I met her. She had a mouse face with tentacle horns.
Where are you supposed to go now? You are a part of some thing lodger. Talking to your friends is alarming. And so I assume that you are in a rush to go.
Yeah, we're supposed to go back to the hotel. And then we're supposed to go to some other city. I honestly wasn't paying attention. Some other place to deal with somebody else's burden. Because we're wanted in another city, so we're gonna have to keep moving. We're also trying to figure out this thing with these mushrooms, and they're werewolves.
I need to help close up the temple. Can I join you for a meal?
Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. Do you want to come to the barge right in after this?
I think I have to.
I like the way you think.
I'm quite worried that you will burn the place down.
Nah. Just this flare, like.
She just radiating a lot of energy, and the sun has set or is setting, but she's still a light.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of look like a nuclear reaction about to go off.
It's new powers. I think it should calm down.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll go out into a field and I'll practice a little bit. Once
Don't leave the city. Please just go directly to your friends.
Okay. I'll go directly to my friends. Got this.
I don't understand why you're winking.
I saw some dirt in my eye.
It sounds
Are you
insulting.
okay? Do you want to just stay at the temple? Maybe you should just. You don't need to go with your friends on whatever this adventure they're off on.
No, this is more your thing than mine. I mean, the temple's really nice, but I'm excited to go do stuff. I'd like to stop in and visit. You're pretty cool, Reaper Wheat Flow. I got it right. But I don't think that it would be good for me to stay here long term. Plus, there's people looking for me, and I don't want to bring that heat down on you.
Plus, he stands there. His one eye completely red now and smoldering a little bit still. The other acolytes have come in and checked on, but he's nodded them off and been like,
I'll meet you later on.
I will come to join you for a meal.
Sounds great.
I'll bring tomatoes.
Awesome. Okay. I mean, I think they have their own set menu, but the tomatoes are very nice.
Mogg, I'm just scared that you will go out into the world and your task from Semjoa, regardless of what it actually is that she's connected with you for, all of her being is about helping people grow into becoming their best selves.
Yeah, I can do that for myself and others. I'm gonna help Ala be better, and Anthem will also be better, and Onovan, I'll make him better. I'll find ways to make them better, and other people too.
No, not better necessarily, just best selves. Like,
yeah, best versions of themselves. Yep, I got it.
I trust in Semjoa. And you just turn. He's just like,
holy shit.
Why am I not worthy?
a little trail of smoke.
Oh, that's amazing.
You have got to be kidding.
Thank you. This was great.
God's work in mysterious ways. My ass.
For my fucking eye.
This is so cool. I am so sorry.
I'm on the way to the Temple of Hest.
I will see you soon. Barge right in. Bye, all accolades. Tenders.
Sieves.
Okay. So you can head either back to the barge right in, or you can walk past Zelmax.
I'm gonna just go straight to the barge right in. I'm just super discombobulated. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so you head that way.
Yeah.
When Wheatfellow turns from you, he walks into a wall, right? Just like a doorway, but he just readjusts.
It like knocks a couple tomatoes out of his basket.
He goes to pick them up. There it is.
Whoops.
I mean, I'm assuming he's gonna get magic god vision in that eye.
He'll get used to it, but right now, it's a lack of depth perception.
Gifts are mysterious.
Yeah.
Not there.
Okay, so on your way back to barge right, but you're upstairs. And then we're going to come back to Zelmax.
Yeah.
Just briefly, do you put the ring on?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I had already put it on. It's already been verified as not cursed. I briefly whispered with the soul inside of it. The soul revealed her name as Nox, so I put it on and begin the attunement process.
Do you want to share secrets while we wait?
No, because I don't know what your intent with your knowledge is. But you and I do share that interest. So for now, you and I will simply enjoy each other's company.
What's your favorite food?
Right now, it is a seaweed salad.
I like strawberries. With cream.
When was the last time you were afforded the chance to eat such decadent things?
As a child.
And how long ago was that?
When I perished, I was 25.
How long have you been here? In this?
More than 100 years.
Right.
I wanted to live forever.
How did it go?
I know your favorite food.
That's it.
Will you live forever?
Will I?
Live forever.
No. No. I won't.
Do you want to?
You know, I hadn't really thought about it. The opportunity hasn't really been passed my way, as it were. But my first thought is no. I believe our time is our time, and that death is what gives life meaning.
But it's so good to hold the books that contain that knowledge.
I do like the way books smell, but that's
And the way it feels to run your hand across the page.
Okay, don't make this weird. What avenue did you take in your attempt to live forever? And why didn't it work?
Will you tell anyone about me?
Do you want me to?
No.
Then for now, no.
I'll give you something in response if you give something to me in response.
I've already given you my sworn secrecy. How is that?
Necromancy.
Ah, I see. Okay. And it failed because you tried to wield more power than you could, or you tried to speak with someone or something that deemed you unworthy, or...
I trusted the wrong companions.
Surely long gone by now.
Not all of them.
That's a shame.
Elves can live for a very long time. It's barely fair.
Is that what you were? An elf?
No.
Interesting. You want secrets, or you have them?
Both.
What do you know about me besides what I want to eat? As the attunement gets
Stronger and stronger. I know that, like me, you're so very hungry.
Right.
Deny it. It's just us, Onovan.
I suppose I do want to know things that are secret, not the secrets of individuals, but things that are secret to all of us. I want to discover laws of nature that have yet to be found.
I've seen someone in your mind, and she is not who she says she is.
Oh? Who is this?
I'm not going to tell you yet.
A secret for a secret?
When I can trust the right companion.
Well, we shall see how far that goes. In till then, that vessel that houses you will do well to shield my mind.
Quite so.
Quite so. But you did say she, and I...
And...
You open your eyes and your pants are off.
God damn it! She took my pants off.
Ella and Zelmak are just like singing like body songs. She's making one up about Jerry. There's a few empty bottles around.
Oh, you're tying one on?
Zelmak's Emporium of Wonders!
I mean, he is.
Nice. Hello.
I've been day drinking!
Nice. That's fantastic. Hi.
Hi!
So, we went and looked around, ran into our other friend, and it turned out that he had impulsively purchased the rings of truth-telling for both me and my friend. So, the ones you put aside, you can put back on the shelf. I'm sorry, it happens.
It can't hurt to have extras. What if you lose those ones?
It's okay. Yeah.
You said until you lost it.
Well,
and rings fall down sinks all the time.
I mean, here's the other thing: is that they came from the Hexagon, and they were the same price that you had, so there wasn't really a huge incentive yet because we didn't fully negotiate it at the price. Also, these were authenticated. Like these are rings of truth-telling. They have authenticity. They're guaranteed. Versus you tried to sell us a belt that was of.
It's as good as I know it is.
And
I can only do so much.
It was not as good as you said it was and tried to charge for, which was, this is why she's wearing this belt here now. So, with what you have put aside for us, the hand crossbow and the ring of obscuring, what else was in there?
A whole bunch of chickens.
Right.
Exploding chickens.
At least 4 chickens.
Yep.
Chonkers.
And Chonkers. And Chonkers jumps out from behind your chair, where he's like a sentient dust bunny thing. Construct like very much applies here. And it comes around, and Chonkers has a little like stick with a little like bag tied to the end of it over his shoulder, and he kind of jumps out from the edge. And Chonkers then grabs one of the drinks and drinks it, but mostly just like splashes all over him, and he's like.
Awesome.
Yeah, Chonkers rocks.
Yep.
We have a pet.
Onovan's going to hate it, and I kind of love that. Okay.
There's like a little dust cloud kind of pops out of him.
Okay.
Also, check out this toy I got.
What is it?
It's like, like you sort of shake it and it makes like, like kind of party noises, except that it'll make whatever noise you want it to.
Oh, that could be actually becoming very handy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Huh. Also, Onovan will hate it, so I kind of like it.
Yeah, I like to tell it to make farts.
No. That's a good news.
Ross, how dare you?
My nephews once went over to someone's house and they had like an Alexa or something, and they were just like, make fart noises. And it was like, okay, great. How many fart noises would you like it to make? And my nephew was like, 150.
That's a lot of fart noises.
Or something, Jam. You can tell us in chat. So great.
Spins and
what?
So, do you still have the other stuff aside? The crossbow?
Yeah, I got it all ready for you.
Oh, great. And you said that came with some bolts, right?
Yeah, just some regular ones.
Okay. So, a ring of obscuring was a 160, and the crossbow was a 125. Mm-hmm. And you said you throw in the chickens.
Yeah.
Okay. That was it. Do you have any guarantees that these are what you said they are?
You have my word.
Okay.
Which word?
Wonders.
last time we were here, you said that these are probably not accursed.
Some of them are for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad curses, though. I double-checked that stuff. The mild, light ones, easy ones, you know, like,
Have you
sometimes...
not marked which ones are cursed?
Oh, I forget. I didn't write anything down. Who writes stuff down? Chumps.
I write things down. You calling me a chump?
What?
Would you like more wine?
Holy crap. Sure.
And then, like, slides across the bottle to you. That one I can't open because I don't have a corkscrew.
See, this is the thing. I've come across too many things to do. I've had a hell of a day.
It looks like it.
Yes, it feels like several days. Weirdly, but also I'm not tired. I don't understand. But I am not. I'm running out of patience, and if there is a curse here, I'm going to be very upset.
What if it's not a bad one, though?
What does that mean? What the?
Well, like, I don't know. One of the guys bought something, and then he could only walk through doors backwards. Like, that's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
They're like that. Well, mostly.
Pretty inconvenient. But,
It's inconvenient.
yeah, but, you know, it's not like...
Does he just hit a wall, or does he automatically spin when he walks through a door? Like, that's what I want to, like, what is the mechanic? All right.
Okay.
Right? That's not so bad.
It's not great, and it's.
And it's not going to happen on all of them. I just don't know which ones are which.
It's just the mild spells of, like, you know,
take
makes
care
you
of
feel like
that,
there's a
and then-
pebble in your shoe.
We can get cursed.
Yeah.
Care of.
I'll give you a big discount because you might have to remove a curse or two.
That's a good. Okay, how big we talking?
Well, you got that pile. What does it come to?
285
150 gold.
total.
Yeah.
These are definitely a cursed deal.
Good does not know how to do business.
No, he doesn't. He's like me.
Ella puts the bottle down and is like, stone cold sober. Is like, yeah, is it time to go now?
Yeah, I want to go back to the barge right.
Try one on.
There's only one thing that's a try on. The other thing is a use, and probably if it's a crossbow, it's not much of a curse. You don't have to attune to a thing. I don't know. Listen.
You know, when we do try it on, we'll come back and tell you how it goes.
Yes.
But right now, I'm hungry. It's dinner time.
All right, let's go.
It'll just.
Please tell me that crossbow.
Did you just say let's go?
Yeah.
Like you're coming with us?
You guys don't want me to come to dinner?
I mean.
And now I'm okay with it. I feel bad immediately.
Yeah, I mean, pretty fun guy. I've been having a good time here.
Okay. We're going to be talking about some stuff, though, that at some point we might have to ask you to leave.
Yeah, it's gonna get boring at some point, but until then, good times.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Okay.
I really didn't think you guys would say so. And so head back to the barge right in to have dinner.
When you guys carrying Chonkers, he's just like beside you.
Just like coming along behind with his bindle.
Yeah.
You said it's sunset, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Meet you guys for dinner or whatever after. Ella's gonna, since it doesn't seem like we're leaving today, she's gonna go to the magical food cart. And,
Look for her new friend.
yep, Charlotte, I think.
Will you come with us to make a plan before you go meet your friend again? Or you're done?
Well, I think it was like last time. She's probably still got a few hours left, so I'll go just, say hi and then
Okay.
walk back here and then I can...
We'll meet you back at the barge. Come along, Zelmak and Chonkers. Or do you want Chonkers?
No, Chonkers can go.
Conversations are... Tony
Oh,
did?
yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
We fucked last night. I don't really need to worry about stuff.
Yeah, that's why I figured. But it's still a cute, like... Good
It
to
is-
see you again. Look at the cute dust bunny.
Yeah, but you turn back to saying, look how cute it is. And it's Zelmak is arguing with Chonkers, just being like, they invited me! Shut up! I don't even know why you're coming for dinner. You should just, get in the bag of holding thing. Why would you even do that? That's very rude.
Can you understand it?
Can you not?
Can I?
So Chonkers is more like Chopper in yeah. So kind of like makes kind of noises, but like makes its intention clear.
But definitely swears and is just a muffled recording of.
But it's like through the little like it doesn't speak any language. But
it's actually the biggest mass murderer of this whole story.
Sassy and makes its character known.
Sweet.
I'm absolutely imagining a dust or like a soot sprite from Spirited Away. That's what's in my head. My head canon.
So cute.
Yeah.
Well, looks like you're gonna have fun there. I will see you in a bit.
All right. Back to the barge right for me. Cart for Aloe.
And you're all gonna have dinner together?
Yeah, you see this person glowing down the street, looking like a nuclear bomb about to go off. It's just like through the door. Just like, where's everybody? I've had a day.
She doesn't see me immediately, and I just don't call attention to
Eventually, I do see you.
Could you?
And I just like, hey, buddy, look what I can do. Like, takes whatever you're holding and just like sets it on fire. Oh shit! Sorry.
Could you turn that off, please?
I don't know how. I have a sappy sensual in this corkscrew, and
have a what?
so she's sap.
She's.
I hold her like sap in my hands, but she's also a goddess, and I work for her now.
Okay. Could we move to a table on the patio, please?
You watch them kind of like stare at Mogg as well, like confused about what is happening as she glows a bit, and they move you to a table.
So you like candles of just like light, 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 light.
Stop.
Bursting.
I thought you said you couldn't control it.
Light. Somebody set somebody's hair piece on fire.
Stop that.
Whoops.
As the sun of the day starts to fade, the darker it gets, the more you start to dim.
Yeah.
As you know, Wheat Flow had let you know.
I'm like a solar ball.
I am proud of you, but you need to get a hold of this.
Yeah, I met this pretty cool guy, Reaper Wheat Flow, and I accidentally burnt out his eye. Whoops, not my bad.
I've also done. Sorry.
Everybody's burnt an eye out, right? Like,
Not everyone. That is a real concern, but what it means is that you are wielding power.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to control your power.
Yeah, he's coming for dinner, and he's gonna help me. He seemed quite concerned that I was gonna, burn down the city on my way here, but there was no problem. Like, fires off in the distance, smoke. No, unrelated. But there was no problem. I got here fine.
There is a problem.
Is there?
You are not being responsible with your power.
Light.
Stop doing that. That's not the kind of thing I imagine that a god of the sun and growth would want of you. And I don't say that because I care about your relationship with your god.
Yeah, I thought you didn't like gods.
I don't like gods, but the power is undeniable at times. And what that means is it can be taken away.
Listen, I respect Samishua so much.
You clearly don't.
Mm-hmm. And I will do everything responsible. I promise to be everybody good. So I'm gonna make you good, and I'm gonna make them good, and I'm gonna do good, and it'll all be fine.
You set someone's hair on fire twice just now.
Whoops.
Before we left the room.
Just like
do you think you made
set of fingers.
Do you think you made them good?
No, well,
yes or no?
No.
Is this city coastal? Okay, then I won't ask for a seaweed salad.
And everyone who is arriving here for dinner, you'd arrive with Zelmak.
What the fuck?
That was very rude.
I say it under my breath.
I'm Zelmak!
I'm gonna
Hi!
Mogg,
we met earlier.
I'm gonna attempt to send into Onovan's mind. This is Zelmak. He owns this shop. If he assumed he was coming, and I felt bad for him.
You felt bad for him.
Is your ring blocking your mind from receiving messages?
That's not how it works.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's not.
Rules lawyer off.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
You're immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you're lying, know your alignment, or know your creature
Yeah.
type. I thought it was. Oh,
yeah.
Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it.
I am allowing it.
Okay, cool.
It allows it.
Cool. Testing.
And Zelmak is like, Mogg!
Hi!
Oh.
And he picks up Chonkers.
Chonkers!
Is
Okay.
that ours?
Now what the fuck?
This is the sentient dust bunny.
Oh!
Free of charge.
Oh! I
Come
love
with
you.
us. Yeah.
Oh! I cherish you. I promise. I'm gonna try so hard to not set you on fire.
Could you
Roll your d20.
Hold it over the table.
It won't last for you.
It won't last.
17.
That's a good number.
That's a good number, yes.
Okay. So I will give you that your light is fading.
Yeah.
With the sunset. And so Chonkers is kind of like uncomfortable. It doesn't quite like get it, but you do not light him on fire.
Okay.
But he looks up into your face and he's all made of dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sneeze violently.
Yeah, okay. And
Please
you know,
don't do
Sends you up, bless me. Put him on the table. You're my little butt, aren't you? Yes,
Don't
you
put him on the
are.
table. Take him off the
No,
table.
this is where he lives on the table
He
now.
lives on the floor where the dust goes. This is for eating.
He's a sentient dust bunny.
He's a what?
He's sentient dust bunny.
Sentient? He is sensual and sentient?
Sentient.
He's both things?
Yes.
That's powerful. Put him on the floor.
I'm just gonna put him up on my shoulder.
Okay. And I prestidigitate every spot he was in on the
and he like nuzzles into you and he hisses at you.
Immediately can tell who the right person is. See?
I'm gonna pull up a seat. Oh, okay. Zelmak, this is our friend who bought the rings. Onovan, this is Zelmak. I told him at some point we're going to be discussing very serious business and he would have to excuse himself.
I brought chickens.
I think we're going to discuss serious business now. So thank you for coming.
I mean, would you like a friendship bracelet?
Do I what?
Want a friendship bracelet? I make them myself.
Zelmak, what's your backstory?
Oh.
That's a good question.
Is it?
I mean, I kind of want to switch off for a moment.
I-
Ala's going to be here.
You're doing this on purpose.
I just wink and turn back to Zelmak. Yeah, what is your backstory? Ala will be here soon.
So Zelmak
inhales
all the air and prepares to launch into his backstory, which we'll find out next time. Next episode, where Reaper Wheatflow will arrive with some options to help out here, and potentially all of you to help all of you. You're out to interact again with Charlotte, and we'll find out how our harpist is. And
yeah.
We have a lot of other stuff to
Yeah,
wrap
a lot
up.
of stuff to do, a lot of places to go.
Places to go. You need to be places, and all of you need to get to Portalis. And some of the people that you've interacted with might be able to help you if you ask the right questions.
Ooh.
Yeah, because we're like a 3-month walk away.
I am not walking.
And nowhere near a coast to grab a ship.
I have options, and we'll find them out next time so that we can get you out on the road from Raikk with your new traveling companion, Chonkers the Sentient Dust Bunny, and whatever's going on with your abilities and and Nox and your strings. And we've got stuff coming up for you. So I am so thrilled for everyone to have joined us here back in the city of Raikk. I want to know about what kinds of things are going on in your homebrew cities, or things that you've modified, or if you've been in a city from a manual and you're on an adventure, what kinds of things are you doing when you run around there? Who are your favorite city NPCs? Let me know about them.
How are you annoying your players? That's
Or DM.
yeah.
I love it. Thank you, everybody. Participate in the world around you, play with your friends, connect. When you roll the dice, you make the magic happen. Goodbye, everyone!
Bye.